The song title, this freebie song, Your Optimistic Future. No, cup is half full, not half empty. Guys, the lag will go away in a moment. I wanted to use my desktop today. Eventually, I'm going to set up my laptop, which is much more new. Is more new than my desktop. But the first minute with YouTube when I go live, there's a lag. It'll go away in a moment. How is everyone? How's everyone riding through this chaos? Forced pause. I took notes because I have some very interesting information to share. And I also wanted to update. I'll start off with gig apps, the gig app work. Hello, Suzanne Silva. Tin, how is everything going for you? Steady. Steady. I mean, I can start my day at 9 o'clock in the morning and work all throughout the day till 7 or 8, but I shouldn't have to do that to earn $100. Last Friday, I had a great day. All the other days, just steady. I'm going to go out in a little while. I thought I'd switch it up instead of going out about 11. Usually I've been going out like 10:30, 11 a.m. I said, I'll just go out about 3 today. I'm going to go for a walk after this. I've been working online. And, you know, it's just been steady. There's at least 30% of the restaurants not opening at all in my area. A lot of people are staying home. So, I mean, the service is in need. But Friday was my last power play day. But I also worked a little bit all throughout the course of the day. You know, that's tough for anybody, for anyone. So, decent. Grateful. I could be in a position of earning no money. I know people out there, they were lost. They were forced to be put on a pause, and they have no income coming in. It's starting to come back. Sorry about the lag. So I'm in a better position than most. I feel I am. Following what we're told to do. And doing a lot of studying online. Got some really good information to share with you. Very interesting information. And some of it's about YouTube. So before I move on, let me say another thing because of what's going on. The forced pause. There will be a link in the description below. I uploaded a video last night speaking about the CARES Act. If you want to learn more about it, I feel we're all qualified to receive help. The more I learn about it, the more I understand it. It was only, put into play late Friday afternoon. So we're only on Wednesday. This is Thursday. You got to give it time, and they're taking care of hundreds of thousands of people, probably billion, I would think, but definitely hundreds of thousands of people they're going to help. That's what the stimulus was approved for, to dish out some income, because especially the people who are not working at all, it really hurt them. Because they have no income coming in at all. So if you want to learn more about it, I did a better job last night when I focused and I have all the windows open. I put together an interesting, informative video. You're going to get help. I was told to wait till next week to apply. And I am. I'm going to apply. It's an umbrella. It extends help out to people who usually don't qualify for traditional unemployment benefits. It's called the CARES Act because it's a modern world and they have to keep up to date. You can't expect what worked, 40, 50 years ago to work now. Things change. And we are all a part of history. That's for sure. Especially gig drivers, rideshare community, and food delivery people that use the gigs and other gig jobs. We're part of history. We're history in the making, and we're a part of it. So I find it very interesting. There's a lot of glitches to figure out, but we're doing it. We're doing it. So interesting that it is. So I got that out of the way. The link is in the description below after this video uploads, okay? Sorry, there's a little lag, but I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to push it along because we're already 6 minutes in, and I have some interesting information to share with you. I'm updating MyIncomeJob.com. I'm tweaking all the content. I'm editing content. I'm writing fresh content. I continue to get better at the skills I developed, and I'm perfecting the skills. I just keep getting better. Thanks for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. All thumbs up are appreciated. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So what I wanted to do was, I wanted to see how far I came, because now I'm writing new, fresh content, and I'm updating pages, getting rid of old, crappy pages, because I'm better. I'm better at what I do. Just like a job, you do it, you continue to get better and better and better and better. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to rise and get a little better all the time. So I started doing research, and an hour and 20 minutes later, I said, I got the answers that I was looking for to help me write new content for the website, for the specific webpage that I'm putting together. But then I thought I'd look up some interesting information. Again, we are in the very beginning stages of using the internet, of using YouTube. Half my viewers are YouTube creators. They have YouTube channels. Don't you want to know where I came about? Like how far we're into it? And I wanted to know when I opened up my AdSense account. And I was close. In 2008, I opened up my account. Didn't know what I was doing. And it's popping in Baltimore. Wow. Uber Eats. This is something I heard and read. I'll share that in another video. I'll speak more about it. I don't want to get too off topic because I have 4 tidbits of very interesting information to share with you. I heard Uber Eats is getting into the grocery niche, the grocery store niche. And they want drivers to pick up orders that the in-store shoppers prepared, and they want us to pick it up like food delivery. We pick it up, we deliver it. We connect the bridges. And they're branching out into that arena, that sector. I can't remember what country it was, but it's coming. And they're working on it, and they're testing it out. They're in beta mode. I forget where, but the more I learn about it, I'll fill you in. That's great. I dig that a lot. That produces a lot more jobs. A lot more people are going to be out. A lot more people are going to be in need to deliver. Not just fast food places, restaurants, because those are whittling down a little bit. So they're reinventing themselves, and they're taking the business model that they originally put together to more use. It could be used at more places. And that's what they're doing. Very interesting. So the more I learn about that, I'll let you know. No, Toxic 5870. I was told to do it again on Monday. It was too soon. They weren't accepting me yet. I believe they were accepting people who haven't had any income. Just my opinion. Any income for the past few weeks. They told me to come back. So eventually, and it's not unemployment. Guys, it's an extension of unemployment. The CARES Act was put into play to help people who traditionally are not qualified for unemployment. It's an umbrella that extends out to watch my video. Yeah, you know what? I'll put the link right here for you. If you don't want to listen to me the whole time, I'll put the link there. It will be in the description below. I didn't have it open. Sorry, give it a moment because I'm recording. The video is called The CARES Act Extends Emergency Assistance. And I also, at the end of the video, give you 2 videos to watch to learn more about it from authorities that are informing the public what's coming into play. Okay, so check that out. That will answer a lot of your questions. Check it out. Sorry for the lag, but I don't want to start over. Okay, guys, especially you YouTube creators, it's a lot of information to share. I wanted to find out when I was accepted into the AdSense program, Google AdSense, because my very first YouTube channel was closed by Google. It was short-lived. I didn't know what I was doing. I had music playing on in the background, and they closed me down in 2008. But it was a short-lived. I learned a lesson really early on, which was a good thing. The channel you're watching now, it was my second created channel. So you live and you learn. I had a lot of ups and downs. Same thing with Amazon. I used the word Amazon in a URL and they closed me down. And they told me if I wanted to apply again, I had to reapply. But I needed to have an online presence. And I did. So when I opened up this channel, they said, do it again. It was very new still. I'll read that in a moment. Melissa. So I want you to know that 4.54 billion people were active internet users as of January 2020. Just to give you an indication of how new the internet really is. Like very new with the gig app. Opportunities, jobs. It encompassing 59% of the globe. I wrote it quickly. 59% of the world is using the internet as of January 2020. Very interesting. I would have thought the numbers would have been higher, but there's a lot of areas out there, third world countries, very depressed area, poor areas. We're very blessed. I feel my area situation, I'm blessed compared to many other people in the world. We are. So then the internet, it was originally called network to network because the servers to a computer, network to network. The internet emerged in the United States in the 1970s. In the early 1990s, and I remember this, and I remember I didn't use the internet when it first came into play, when it first became available to the public. The internet became visible to the general public in the early 1990s. By 2015, 4.54 billion people were active internet users as of January 2020. Just want to get these few things out, and then I'm going to converse with you. So then, again, I wanted to know when I started. It was either my Google AdSense account Not either. My Google AdSense account was open in 2008. YouTube. Did you know it was created by 3 former PayPal employees? Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and George Karam. Created the service in February 2005. Well, only in 2020. Google bought YouTube in November 2006. In-video ads appeared in August 2007, and the partner program began in December 2007. December 2007. This is really new, folks. It's only 2020. Google AdSense, now this is one of the questions I needed to know for my content. The initial release was June 18th, 2003. About 17 years ago. Think about that. I follow so many YouTube creators. Some are earning thousands of dollars a month. Some are earning a few $100s a month. Some of them are just earning like $1,000 a month. It's a platform that was put together. Of course, it's a business to them, but it gave us an opportunity to use something to our advantage, generally for free. I know you have to have internet access to use YouTube. And look how far it's come. Google bought YouTube in November 2006. That's not that long ago. And we're all a part of it. The opportunities are endless, guys. I just found that information interesting because I'm doing some research, because I'm writing, and I was retrospecting how far I've come. It's amazing all the things I've learned since I joined Google AdSense in 2008. And before that, I was doing safe lists. I fell for a few programs. I paid into them every month. I was working my tail off and got nowhere. And that's what led me to Google AdSense. I said, I don't need them. They're a middleman. If I'm going to put this kind of work into it to set something up solid for the second half of my life, I need to start using all this new opportunity that's being available to the public now. I need to watch it grow. I need to watch them all evolve into the amazing services that they've turned into, like YouTube. Just imagine going through what we're going through right now with no internet access. How crazy people would be going. This helps people stay in communication. You could, isolate yourself for 14 days, for 3 weeks, and not feel so alone. On top of going for a walk by yourself or a run, staying away from people. This makes it a lot less painful. A lot less of a struggle. I hope you found that interesting. I found it very interesting. And because of all the YouTube creators, I watch another thing. I watch ordinary people like myself, average people. I consider myself average. I'm just developing skills and using those skills to build a more secure financial standing for myself, which was the smartest thing I ever did. But I watch average people like myself more than I watch regular television. And that's the truth. I happen to find this entertainment a lot more interesting. I really only watch a few shows, and I usually watch a few in a row, and then I don't watch it for a few weeks. I watch a lot of YouTube. So I hope you found it interesting. We're all here. We're all connected. It's great. We're all helping each other. Opportunities. God, I understand Google AdSense. I went through all the ups and downs with that. They changed the whole platform. I was a part of it all. YouTube. I learned WordPress. I understand affiliate programs. I understand the publisher programs. They've all come together. I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Okay, let's get to it. Toxic 5870 retracted. I signed up to drive months ago as a fail safe in case I ever got lost my job. I was just laid off and your videos are giving me the courage to go out to feed my family. Oh, Melissa. And I'm sure all the channels too. Opportunities there. It doesn't mean it has to be permanent. This is an opportunity. I saw it as an opportunity. I mean, my last job, I was there for 3.5 years and I didn't hate it, guys. And my health from the beginning, from the day one to the 3.5 years went down to the point where I couldn't keep it anymore. And I don't even have a family, like children. That must suck to be in that situation, to feel like that every day. Couldn't do it. People will run you into the ground if they can. You know, just because I'm nice and respectful and kind doesn't mean I'm a pushover. This is an opportunity that gave me time to develop skills, to figure out where I'm heading next. I'm only 51 years old. What was I supposed to do? I can work remotely. And look what's going on, and I'm allowed to be online. And I can truly say I earn a little bit of money every day. That's a great feeling. And residual income that I don't physically have to work for. It's nice to know I still got to work. Still got to work part-time at least. And very grateful that I can without hurting myself. Gave me a chance to refocus, regroup, and develop new skills. Eventually, I'll be working with someone or for someone. I just don't know where I'm headed yet. But when it's meant to be, it'll happen. This is very glitchy, this YouTube, but I'm almost done here. Hello, Aranka. What's going on? Can you work some while applying for the CARES program? Yes. Watch my video. I'm sorry. I took the time to do that video to help people understand. The more I learn about it, the more I understand about the CARES Act. I put together the video so other people can learn too. And at the end of that video, in the description in that video, I give you 2 specific URLs to watch that will answer many of your questions. The help is there for independent contractors, freelancers, not just gig workers. So take the time and watch that video and then watch the video that I supply towards the end, because it will answer probably most of your questions. Can you work? Really? And the more research I did and produced that video, it helped me understand that we are receiving the help. We probably won't receive it until May, but I'm not going to complain about that. They're willing to give back pay. So I'll do whatever they're telling me to do, and I'll wait my turn. They didn't have to create a stimulus to help people. They could have been real, pricks and let the economy crash and hurt hundreds of thousands, probably millions of people. But why would you do that to your own country? The next couple of generations are going to pay for this stimulus package. That's for sure. But for us, it's an opportunity to start over. It's an opportunity to regroup. It's an opportunity to pay off some debt, to save some money. While you're figuring it out, I feel a lot of new beginnings are going to happen because of what's going on. I bet you there's a lot of people that, only because I'm just giving you an example from my past, there's probably going to be a lot of young people between, and to me, 20 to 30s is young, that were in the restaurant business that had no benefits whatsoever. Most, like the places I worked in. They might go to food stores because we're learning food stores are so important. I went to Best Market yesterday, close to home. I was like, God, I haven't had cold cuts in months. I like their deli there. That's one reason why I go to that one store out of the few stores that are around where I live. And the deli's closed. They're packaging food, Boar's Head cold cuts, and then the store stuff. They're still there to serve you. There's somebody behind the counter telling people there's signs everywhere, but people walk up. I did the same thing. I said, God, where are the numbers? And then I looked straight and I said, oh, they're not slicing cold cuts. The less contact. They're doing it and they're setting up. You know, they're just slicing it to put it out, to package it out. My point was, there are a lot of 20 to 30-year-olds that might see a new beginning in the grocery store business, CVS, Walgreens, because they do get benefits, because they do get paid sick time. You know, there's a lot of opportunity to have a career in that industry. You could put 25 years in and retire at 55 if you want to. You know what I mean? I feel this is going to be a new beginning for a lot of people that were not aware that there's a lot more opportunity out there and they're qualified to do the jobs. And I know a lot of people that I've been watching it. They're starting over. You know, they're starting over. They're working at food stores. They're working at CVS. They're working at Compare Food. The two stores I've been going to lately in town, you know, just, you see the change happening. Well, those people are eager to work and they want a new beginning and they deserve it. You know, and a lot of those places, they have unions, not all. And some people are really pro-unions, where I've learned after my life experience, staying independent, take complete control over your destiny and become your own financial manager. Don't trust anyone, guys. I'm sorry, but just, I feel unions work for corporations. They're not really for the people, but that's my opinion. Not as dumb as I look. Experience, life experience. It's just an opinion, a formed opinion from an independent. I would rather be an independent. And I'm really happy I'm finally there and I don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. Not anymore. But it's going to lead me to someplace else. I mean, I am going to work with someone or work for someone in this industry, some kind of using all the new skills I've developed in the past 5 years, especially the past 5 years that I've perfected. You know, I'm good at it. So we'll see. We all have to ride this out. For now, I'll be outside earning a little money every day. Hey, Bobby T. Warehouses are also very important. Without them, we wouldn't have products in the store. Absolutely. I think this is going to give, and my mother, and I was discussing it with my mom. I was like, Mom, anybody who wants a new beginning that was never considered for hire before, they're going to give them a chance now. It's going to be a lot easier to get into these jobs. So someone who's really eager and who was always passed up, this is their chance to get in and show their worth. They're going to get good jobs. The real hustlers will. The people who really want a new beginning and a new opportunity. Hey, I've worked with many cooks over the years that they made someone a lot of money for a very long time. And when they left, it was over. No pension, no backup plan. They pretty much live, you know, paycheck to paycheck. Unless they were very smart. My family guided me right. They said, you know, if it was up to them, they would have had me live with them until they all died. But they said it's time for, she really wants to leave. I felt guilty. And they said, you're buying a place, even if it's small. Buy something, anything, don't rent. It was that was my investment for my future. They guided me right. It's security. You know, it's small, but it's mine. I could have went smaller, but I went a little bit higher. I remember that. I could have bought a place for $10,000 less, and I chose this one, and I'm happy I did because it was doable. Somebody will buy this place. Crazy how a few months can change so many things. Absolutely. Yep. That's for sure. They will hire anyone right now. You'll just need to be willing to. You're clean, respectful. You're able to learn. You don't mind following instructions, direction, because those kind of places, they want you to work the way they want you to work. It's their business. It's a choice that you make. If you don't want to do the thing that they want you to do, then go do something else. That, it's really a black and white. It's really black and white, right? So there's going to be a lot of people out there who are going to have a new beginning. So you get it. That was very interesting talk, guys. There's a lot going on, but yes, I'll be out there. I'm going to go for a walk, have another cup of coffee, go for a walk. And I am going to work for like 4 hours today. I've been online since 7 o'clock. I've been researching, doing homework, working on my business. This is an opportunity. So when I do start getting out there more often, like everyone else, I have something set up that I could work on a little bit each week. That was the plan. And I'm making it more simple. I'm simplifying what I created over the past few years because I have the time to do it. Great opportunity for people who have criminal record. That's a really good point. I didn't even take that into consideration. People do, people deserve a second chance. If you didn't do anything too extreme, it's just me. I feel if you did something so bad in your life, I wouldn't want you on my team. But if you made a mistake, well, everybody makes poor choices in their life. And it depends how you feel what your poor choices are. Poor choices are all different. But you're right. I didn't take that into consideration. I don't know if I could hire someone that went out of their way purposely to physically hurt someone. I don't know if I could bypass that. But that's just me. Just me. Doesn't make me right. But people who made some stupid mistakes when they were younger, and maybe hooked up with the wrong crowd or realized they were in the wrong environment, well, yeah, so take a second chance. Go for it. Right? That was really a good point, Bobby T. Very good. I didn't even think of that. For stupid things, yeah, exactly. You get it. I don't know if I could hire someone if it was too extreme, but stupid things, and they want a new beginning, and they're willing to work their tails off, and they want that security for their 40 and 50 hours a week. If that's what their success means to them, go for it. And you're right. It will be easier to get in right now because they're giving almost anyone a try. They're like, we want you, we want you, we want you. This is all a rebirth. It's a new beginning. It's going to be a new beginning for a lot of people. And the education that the health industry, the scientists, what they're figuring out with this virus. Who knows? Maybe this virus has been around for a couple of years and it finally, came to a head that it couldn't be hidden anymore. You never know. I don't have the power to know that. I don't feel any of us do. A lot of things are kept secret, not to alarm the public, So you get it. So what else? I guess, that's it for now. I'm really happy I came. I'll talk about that another time. It's getting kind of long. I want to get out there. It was a real pleasure. Oh, thank you. Any thumbs up are appreciated. I'll talk about the other stuff another time. I'll be here for hours. A lot of research, a lot of answering my own questions, a lot of, figuring things out. But I got to get there. I'll let there motivate. You sit down in front of the computer. I feel like I gained 20 pounds, but I know I didn't. It's all about exercise. And not going to the gym has really taken a toll. They're letting over 1,000 jail inmates out of Houston's jail due to corona, so they have a second chance. They want to make it. I heard that, But then I also heard some of those people have to go back to finish their jail sentence. Is that true? That's mean. If they did petty things, they're paying a price for stupid stuff. You're welcome, Melissa. Well, I'm going to be out there. I'm going to get myself motivated. And instead of going out at 11, I said, I'll go out around 4 today and work, hopefully, work 4 to 8. I know if I go out at about 3:30, 4 o'clock, which I usually wouldn't. I usually end my day at that time because the rush hour kicks in, but there's nobody out in the roads. That at that time, people are ordering food between, say, 4 and 7, 5, 6, 7, let's say 3:30 to 7. Let's hope I get 8 deliveries and pretty local. I don't want to go far. I would be very grateful if I received that. At-home workouts. YouTube has been great content. Yeah, I find it very hard to walk away when I'm really engrossed. I want to get ahead so I could just work out with a clear head. I really want to get a kickboxing bag for my home because when I did kickboxing at the gym, I was just using their bags. I was feeling really good. I don't want to punch anyone. I'm not into that. I'm not into watching people punch each other down until they get knocked down. I find it disturbing. I don't even, I could never watch. I don't enjoy watching that. It really makes me ill. But as a form of exercise, that'll get your butt right in gear. And I miss that so much. I've been pricing bags. I want a good one. It really works. And I'm not doing it. I feel it. I was feeling great doing kickboxing on a bag. Now do that 10 to 15 minutes a day and you're sweating. Be safe, Kansas. You too, Candace. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, guys. All right. Thank you so much. It was a real pleasure. It was, I'm glad I went live. This felt right today. And just keep an eye out at MyIncomeJob.com. There's been 6 or 7 pages I've totally tweaked, fresh content. I have a lot more information to share. Oh, one more thing, guys. This week, when you do everything yourself, it's hard to walk away. But since we're being forced to be home, why not give it a try? Bobby T, I'm doing TurboTax, and I'm getting all my stuff ready. I'm going to do my own taxes this year. I could do it. I get everything ready for an accountant and then pay an accountant to submit the data. I should get a discount for all the work I do. I'll do it myself. Hey, Dimples on Demand. Hello. Hi there, Brooklyn lady. Woo. Follow Dimples on Demand. I watched Sarah Elizabeth. I caught Pete last night for a few. I watched Nikki Marie yesterday. I had her on in the background a little bit. And I watched many other videos, but it's getting on way too long. Guys, it was a real pleasure. Thank you very much, Dave. Chin, thank you. It's the inspiration. We all inspire each other, right? I'll see you soon. And I'll be around. Have a good one. I'll be watching you guys, all you YouTube creators. I'll be listening. I'll be watching. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye, guys.